right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Of course, the reason you subscribe is because on a daily basis, we break down everything going on in the cryptocurrency space. We make it easy to understand. In today's video, I want to clue you in on the innovation that is THORChain. I want to talk to you about Uniswap, Binance, Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solutions. Total value locked is increasing. I want to talk about Mastercard's partnership with Ethereum, or consensus, more specifically, to use Ethereum and to use DeFi. This is pretty big. I want to talk to you about how the New York Stock Exchange will now be issuing their own NFTs, and just the state of Ethereum in general and the potential, and of course, the potential of Bitcoin, because there's a lot going on here. So let's talk about this. Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, price over $62,000. Bitcoin has never been higher. Yes, it started the year off at just around $30,000. 100% increase over $62,000 right now, $63,170. And you know, the way this works is gradually, then suddenly. Typically, especially in bull markets, after Bitcoin breaks above previous resistance, we see it go on these huge rallies. So a 70K Bitcoin, 80K Bitcoin, 90K, 100K Bitcoin, maybe even by the summer is surely possible, because besides Bitcoin's great fundamentals in general, you know, open source, decentralized, permissionless, global, store value money, besides that, cannot be stopped. What's going on in the world in general, as far as acceptance, as far as utility, as far as use, you know, it's never been better. Coinbase going public tomorrow, a direct listing, highly anticipated. You know, it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. There could be a little bit of a sell-off. Who knows? But, you know, bigger picture, this is great for Bitcoin and great for crypto. And beyond that, Bitcoin is getting used in the way that it is intended to be used, not only as a store of value, hodlers continue to increase, but as a means of payment. MicroStrategy Board of Directors is now paid in Bitcoin. But it's not just Michael Saylor's company. Premier League Soccer Club inks deal to receive performance bonuses in Bitcoin. Yes, the Southampton FC have extended their sponsorship deal with Sportsbet.io with an option to receive performance-based bonuses in Bitcoin. So if you play well, instead of a cash bonus, you could get a Bitcoin bonus if you want. Who wouldn't want that? This is, you know, gradually, then suddenly again. And even going beyond that, before we get to Ethereum, Bitcoin's time has come. Legacy magazine, Time Magazine, to hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Time Magazine also has partnered up with Grayscale to drop a series of educational crypto videos and has agreed to be paid in Bitcoin. This is legendary. So Time Magazine will soon be added to the list of BitcoinTreasuries.org. Publicly traded companies have to disclose their Bitcoin holdings legally, so we know how much of the Bitcoin 21 million supply they hold. And right now, 6.75% of Bitcoin's total supply is held by publicly traded companies. More after Time gets added to this list. But the point is, Bitcoin is scarce, Bitcoin is valuable. And besides that, Bitcoin's Layer 2 Lightning Network is seeing solid growth as well. So how could you not be a Bitcoin bull? Bitcoin, guys, understand it. But beyond that, hey, this is a cryptocurrency bull market. So let's talk about Ether. Let's talk about some of these alts. Let's talk about NFTs. Ether hits a new all-time high above 2,200 hours ahead of the Berlin hard fork. The pending hard fork will take the first steps in addressing Ethereum's high transaction fees. So not only are we seeing Ethereum block space being utilized, Ethereum in DeFi is at record highs, trending up. Other applications on Ethereum, whether we're talking about NFTs, celebrities, Kevin Smith to sell horror movie Kilroy Was Here NFTs, or even beyond that, New York Stock Exchange launching its first trade NFTs for Spotify, Snowflake. Any company that's going to get listed and traded on the New York Stock Exchange will now have its own NFT. It's no wonder that certain traders, certain experts are saying, hey guys, Ethereum could go to 10K in 2021 and outperform Bitcoin. It's totally different from Bitcoin. It is riskier, but in this year specifically, Ether has so much going for it. So let's talk about some of that stuff. And of course, I want to clue you in to its Mastercard and Ethereum partnership. And anyway, this is huge. This is crazy. It's a major milestone when a company lists on the NYSE and begins trading for the first time. Yes, it is. Today, we're celebrating that moment by launching New York Stock Exchange first trade NFTs. Find out about this at newyorkstockexchange.com/NFT. We love to celebrate moments on the New York Stock Exchange, so we are launching our own New York Stock Exchange first trade NFTs as a fun way to mark the instant a company joins our community. The first trade is the exact moment a company becomes public, creating an opportunity for others to share in its success. We're taking the first trade slips for 6 New York Stock Exchange listings and minting them as non-fungible tokens on the blockchain. What are the companies? Well, it's Spotify, Snowflake, DoorDash, Coop, Ang, Roblox, Unity 3D, and even more surprising, the news just keeps surprising, they're doing this through Crypto.com. Now, to address maybe some confusion, Crypto.com, the Crow token, is an Ethereum-based token. So this is technically still within the Ethereum ecosystem. But going on Crypto.com's website, take a look at this. This is the Spotify NFT. This is what the NFTs will look like. And, I'm sure Coinbase is going to get one. A lot of companies are going to get them. And wow, I mean, if, Bitcoin, if money is all about trust, if any of these things are all about acceptance and trust, the New York Stock Exchange launching NFTs, that's a huge endorsement in my opinion. Anyways, beyond that, as we finish up with Ethereum Studio Consensus raises $65 million from JP Morgan, Mastercard, and others. So I guess we'll just highlight Mastercard specifically. This is a press release on their own website. Partnership with Consensus supports the future of multi-blockchain commerce. Mastercard and Consensus have announced a partnership to power the future of commerce. Consensus, a software engineering firm in the blockchain space, provides tools and services to support the Ethereum ecosystem, helps developers build next-generation networks to enable companies to launch more powerful financial infrastructure and technology. So this is a huge endorsement for Ethereum specifically, announcing at the very least their intentions to work with and build on Ethereum. I mean, at the most, perhaps, they did specify in the press release that they want to, specifically see what DeFi can do, if they can, make anything decentralized finance. But I mean, either way, this is huge. Before we get to Cardano, before we get to Uniswap, Binance, THORChain, let's talk about Ethereum Layer 2 solutions, because just like Bitcoin, Layer 2 solutions are trending up and to the right. They're doing well. Ethereum Layer 2 solutions, they're totally different, but they're also trending up and to the right. And you can take a look on this site, L2beat.com, and you can click on, any of the projects, kind of like DeFi Pulse. They list them by total value locked. And, again, value locked in these projects is trust within these projects. And so, Ethereum is trying to stay as decentralized as possible by, building things on the second layer. Just an interesting time to be in the crypto space. You'll have to tell me, do you think Ethereum could hit 10K by 2021? Honestly, it's not too much of a, a 5x? It's less than a 5x at this point. So I think it's definitely possible. Are Bitcoin and are Ethereum your two biggest holdings? I think that fits the description of a lot of people. Let me know how you think about it in the comments below. Let's talk about Cardano. Let's talk about Binance Coin. Let's talk about Uniswap and THORChain. First, let's take 60 seconds. Thank our sponsor, BlockFi.com/Altcoin Daily. Who likes BlockFi? I think a lot of people like BlockFi. If you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Chainlink, Binance Coin just sitting around, I know your Binance coin is doing really well, but you can also earn up to 8.6 APY with a BlockFi interest account. Get up to 250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more in crypto. BlockFi.com/Altcoin Daily. Make sure you read the other terms and restrictions. Obviously, it's more than just this little, blurb. But I mean, this is the payout structure, exactly how you see it. They, do a whole lot more. And again, the reason I like them is because they're backed by some of the biggest names in crypto. The Winklevi, Galaxy Digital, Morgan Creek, Coinbase Ventures. BlockFi.com is one of the best in the game. Use the link in the description. Try them out. And as reported by the CEO, they will be adding Cardano to BlockFi as soon as possible. So let's talk about Cardano. No big deal. Cardano Treasury just crossed $500 million in total worth. So Cardano, it's a well-funded ecosystem. We'll see how that develops. That's better. That's definitely a good thing, right? Binance coin soars to new all-time highs of $610. I remember when Binance coin was under $20 in 2018, and wow, it's crazy. If a lot of people did have some Binance coin because it makes trading on Binance cheaper. I had a little Binance coin. This is great, right? This is great. So Binance coin is doing well because the Binance ecosystem is doing well, because Ethereum is doing well, and Ethereum has limited block space, and Ethereum is more decentralized. So a lot of projects are going on over either to Binance Smart Chain or just projects trying to get listed on the biggest exchange in the world in general. Binance coin is doing great. Uniswap was up by over 20% the other day as well, probably because of the Coinbase listing combined with Uniswap V3 coming, making things cheaper. Exciting time to be in the space. And probably the last thing on our list today, Shapeshift launches native Bitcoin trading via THORChain. So apparently, this is a really big deal. As of Tuesday, Shapeshift's mobile users have the ability to make cross-chain swaps without the use of an intermediary, custodian, or counterparty of any kind. So that's the key here, that they can make cross-chain swaps, that usually these chains don't interact with each other. And they're doing this, apparently, without any use of an intermediary, custodian, or counterparty of any kind. This capability will be extended to Shapeshift's web-based platform in the coming weeks. Eric Voorhees says, "We believe finance must be open and immutable. The THORChain team has built technology that brings these properties to the trading of Bitcoin and other leading chains for the first time." Now, this particular service does have a coin associated with it. So obviously Bitcoiners who like all of the things that this, service, this chain is supposed to do, the only thing they don't like is that it has another token. But, if this is a service that you think would be valuable, check out the tokenomics yourself. Either way, I suspect in the future, stuff like this will be way more normal and easy to do. So just an interesting time to be in cryptocurrency. All right, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you're making a lot of money in crypto. Hope you're making your own decisions. Hope you're stacking Bitcoin. I'll see you tomorrow.